Thank you, sir. Your Excellency, the next item on the program is awarding certificate to the graduates. The graduates will march to the saluting stand, pay compliment to the Commander-in-Chief, pick their certificates, and return to their seats. With your permission, Your Excellency, I will now read out the names of the graduates. Lieutenant Colonel John Gakoza from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Sam Gikongo Kaitare from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Emile Gihana from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Kalemu Azres Walde Gabriel from Ethiopian National Defense. Lieutenant Colonel Fidel Ngizwenishuti from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Justin Rutagaramba from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Benon Mutaganzwa from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Albert Kashinga from Zambia Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Patrick Neil Lante Anang from Ghana Armed Forces. Lieutenant Colonel Walter Kajiruka from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Janvier Nhukanyagwe from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Madalitso Zulu from Zambia Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Jean-Pierre Maniraguha from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Emmanuel Vigirimana from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Dr. James Figi Gihana from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Alfred Kabandana from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Anas Al-Zubi from Jordanian Armed Forces. Lieutenant Colonel Janet Musabjimfura from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Geoffrey Kategaya from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Sahaha Mutabazi from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Jean-Marie Vianney Hope from Rwanda Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Eric Wanyama from Kenya Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Simon Ndungu Wamwea from Kenya Defense Force. Lieutenant Colonel Pius Kaba Ruhinda from Uganda People's Defense Forces. Major Gutak Ahmed Abdu from Uganda People's Defense Forces. Major Emir Karasira from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Paul Chimonges Kali from Uganda People's Defense Forces. Major Yves Murikie from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Innocent Kamanzi from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Stephen Rual Dor from South Sudan People's Defense Forces. Major Emmanuel Musinguzi from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Ajang Madwok Akot from South Sudan People's Defense Forces. Major Faustin Garuchie from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Alphonse Nayomba from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Kelly Sam Ndakengerwa from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Jean-Claude Rusenga Mihigo from Rwanda Defense Force. Major William John Uroki from Tanzania People's Defense Force. Major Innocent Yongabo from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Hashim Abdallah Msuya from Tanzania People's Defense Force. Major Eric Habumugisha from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Mike Alex Gislin Gigi from Burkina Faso Armed Forces, Major Ibrahim Ali Omar from Somali Armed Forces, Major Jean Bosco Kubgimana from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Mohamed Mire from Somalia Armed Forces. Major Pacifique Mugiraneza from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Vincent Kavutse Musana from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Alphonse Mirasano from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Moses Gahirwa from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Adeudatus Ngirabakunzi from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Abdoulaye Kasum Diakite from Mali Armed Forces, Major Jean-Claude Higiro from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Victor Karangwa from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Fred Kansime from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Kode Niase from Senegal Armed Forces, Major Samuel Nihungu from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Daniel Dushimirimana from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Emmanuel Karangwa from Rwanda Defense Force, Squadron Leader Yusuf Yakubu Ambi from Nigerian Armed Forces, Major Moses Gatete from Rwanda Defense Force, Squadron Leader Levi Tobena Makata from Nigerian Armed Forces. Major Jean Dodier Nahai from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Andrew Muhikira from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Habibu Alio Maidukia from Niger Armed Forces, Major Eugene Munyangabe from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Jerome Nyiringabo from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Tobias Mukupule from Malawi Defense Force, Major Jean Mugabo from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Ben Ngoga from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Didier Nyongabo from Rwanda Defense Force, Major John Shaka from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Ephraim Sano from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Francois Linguyeneza from Rwanda Defense Force. Major John Kamanzi from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Precious Mokosi from Botswana Defense Force, Major Pamphile Khable Ketehoto from Benin Armed Forces, Major Jean-Claude Mberabahizi from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Theogene Shumbusho from Rwanda Defense Force, Major John Abimana Kamanzi from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Fred Wichana from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Edi Martin Bikorimana from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Jean Bosco Mutimura from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Godfrey Ndoli from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Isidore Mubana from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Mori Keita from Guinea Armed Forces. Major Ildefonse Shimimana from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Eric Naganira from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Emi Ngachaisenga from Rwanda Defense Force, Major Jean-Bernard Hakizimana from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Gasarabwe Kaitare from Rwanda Defense Force. Major David Mugisha from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Michael Ukuriki Uwera from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Higiro Neza from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Shast Gakwaya from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Christian Habimana from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Golbert Sengiera from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Vincent Ngarambe from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Prote Musoni from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Godfrey Mohozi from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Angelique Akamajeza from Rwanda Defense Force. And Major Charles Akayesu from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Stanley Mutabazi from Rwanda Defense Force. Major Francis Marien Betibangi from Central African Armed Forces. Major Dewoshimi Imana from Rwanda Defense Force. Superintendent of Police Richard Gatera from Rwanda National Police. Superintendent of Police Justin Shaka from Rwanda National Police. Senior Superintendent Daniel Rafiki Kabanguka from Rwanda Correctional Service. Senior Superintendent Eric Mungura from Rwanda Correction Service. And Superintendent Bibian Mwihoreze from Rwanda Correction Service. Your Excellency, it is a tradition to this college, to reward students who distinguished themselves during the course. 3 awards will be given to the best performers. These are the 3rd, 2nd, and overall best students awards. The 3rd best student is Lieutenant Colonel Patrick Neil Lante from Ghana Armed Forces. Step 4. Lieutenant Colonel Lante will be awarded a prize as the student who is placed 3rd in the order of merit on the course. The 2nd best student is Lieutenant Colonel Simon Ndungu Wamweya from Kenya Defense Forces. Step 4. Lieutenant Colonel Wamweya will be awarded a prize as the student who is placed 2nd in order of merit on the course. The overall best student for the 14th Senior Command and Staff course held at the RDF Command and Staff College in Musanze, Nyakinama, is Lieutenant Colonel Walter Kajeruka from Rwanda Defense Force. Step 4. Lieutenant Colonel Kajeruka will be awarded a prize as the student who is placed 1st in the order of merit on the course. He is also the student whose college research paper was judged at the best on the course. His paper is titled Assessing the Development of an Integrated Counter-Unmanned Aerial System Network to Counter the Drone Threat in Rwanda. Lieutenant Colonel Kajeruka also won the African Conference of Commandant Meritorious Award. Lieutenant Kajeruka demonstrated outstanding leadership qualities in different capacities. He manifested exceptional professional knowledge, great team spirit, and radiated confidence, which inspired his colleagues throughout the period of the course. Your Excellency, may I respectfully request you to present the gifts to these best performers. We will start with the third best student, Lieutenant Colonel Patrick Neil Lante from Ghana Armed Forces. Please step forward to receive your award. Next is the second best student, Lieutenant Colonel Simon Ndungwe Wamweya from Kenya Defense Forces. Please step forward to receive your award. The final award is to the overall best student, Lieutenant Colonel Walter Kajeruka from Rwanda Defense Force. Please step forward to receive your award. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. You may take your seat. It is now my honor to invite Your Excellency to give your keynote address. Thank you, Your Excellency.